What up? It's your boy Troy, aka the Card Gorilla. Today we have to have a serious conversation. This one might sting a little bit, but make sure you stick around to the end because I'm gonna help you solve that problem. This is why your cards aren't selling. The first thing you have to understand is the difference between value and liquidity. What that means is a card might be valuable, meaning there's a low pop, not very many of them. Maybe it's sold for a lot in the past. But the problem is the card doesn't move very quickly. Sometimes what this means is you have a good player or a unique player. What comes to mind is someone like a Marshall Faulk, a Gunnar Henderson. Maybe it's a gold card, or it's a low pop card, or it's a low numbered card, or a refractor card. But the player is really good, but just not quite popular enough for people to really want to buy the card. And so what that means is that card sits for a while until the right buyer comes along. Nothing wrong with that. But what you have to understand in this instance is you have a card that might be valuable, but that doesn't necessarily mean the market is going to want to buy the card. The thing to understand when that takes place is now you have a liquidity issue, meaning that money gets tied up. You can't use that money. The money sits around. And if you're trying to build your card collecting snowball, meaning some cash flow so you can buy more deals, make more cash, the money needs to move. So when I'm buying cards, one of the first things I'm looking at is, sure, maybe this card is valuable, but how fast will the card sell? And what you learn over time is you learn to listen for the players that move quickly and the ones that don't. Go back to that example, you might have Gunnar Henderson, but he's not gonna sell quite like Barry Bonds or Ken Griffey Jr. or Aaron Judge or Shohei Ohtani. So you just have to understand that that card might sit for a little bit longer. Now, how can you get that card to move? How can you liquidate that cash? You've got value, but you need the cash. Is one, you may have a pricing problem. You may have bought the card for too much. And look, at the end of the day, everyone is looking for a good deal. So if you paid too much for the card, it's gonna be hard to lower the price of the card. Because as you lower the price of the card, you increase the likelihood of being able to sell that card. But if you paid too much, you don't got any room to sell it. So again, make sure you watch my other videos on how to buy cards at a discount. So something to look at is every 30 days, do an audit of what cards are still sticking around. And the ones that are sticking around for 30 days, drop the price slightly. If they're there for 60 days, lower the price again. 90 days, lower the price again. You keep lowering the price until the card sells. And sometimes you lose money. You just have to understand that. But I firmly believe that what you do get is you get that cash back, and now you've learned a lesson. Remember, it's all about the lessons along the way. And with that lesson, you can make a better purchase, a better buy. So maybe this time you buy the Ken Griffey Jr., the Barry Bonds, or you get a better deal on that card you purchased the first time. The second thing you can do to fix the problem is remember the importance of presentation. If you watch some of my videos when I'm at card shows, I have lights on my cards. I have them organized by price. I talk to the customers when they come up, or the potential customers. I engage people. When I list cards on eBay, they're all scanned cards. They look clean, they look clear. So if you're just gonna throw a card up on eBay and you're like holding it in your hand, shooting with your phone from a side angle, ain't no one gonna look at that card. They're gonna swipe right by it. There's too many options out there. So always look for ways that you can improve the presentation. Keep it real, keep it authentic. Here's a card that comes to mind, these Pacific Revolution cards, fantastic cards. They have amazing like gold shimmer to them. So watch, if I shine some extra light on the card, get the right angles, the card shines even more. When you're posting your pictures on eBay, add some lighting to it. When you're showing your cards at a card show, add some lights to it. Presentation definitely matters. And lastly, just remember that sometimes a card just needs patience. It needs the right buyer. Because at the end of the day, card collecting is just that, it's collecting. And there is the buyer for that card, but they're not gonna find it right away. It may take time. I personally love to collect Oklahoma players. My mom's side of the family is from Oklahoma, so anytime I find Oklahoma cards, I love to buy those cards. And early on, I would always buy Oklahoma players in Oklahoma jerseys. But then I realized when I go to resell those cards, there's not a lot of Oklahoma fans. Just the people in Oklahoma like those cards. So therein lies a challenge. So eventually, sure, those cards did sell, but it took a long time. So that goes back to another previous video where we talked about collectibility. You have to understand that concept of what collectibility actually means. And remember, sometimes it just takes a little patience along the way. So those are the 3 P's that will help you out in your process. I hope this video helped. Until next time, Peace.